So hey guys, I am at the greenhouse right now. It's been raining all day, which I'm really excited about. My rain barrels, well, two of them anyways, have filled up. Pretty excited because we haven't had rain this summer. We've had 3 days, I think, of rain, and some of those days were pretty pathetic at that. So there's one there filled up nicely, and the other one. And I switched the eaves top over here, so hopefully it rains tonight and fill up this next one. And my other ones on the other side of the garden are filled up. But this video is just going to be a quick little show you of how I clean up my garlic. I picked it quite a while ago, and I've got it stored here in the greenhouse, drying off. It's been here for, I don't know, probably 2 to 3 weeks now. And it's a little dark in here, so sorry guys. Kind of hard to see here, but it's been drying. So I'm going to do a quick little cleanup of most of it, hopefully. I've got more over here by the light, which is easier to see. And then I'll be ready for market and replanting for next year. So I'll set my station up here quickly, and then we'll start cleaning it. Okay, so I've got my basket here where I'll put the finished garlic that I cleaned up into. I've got my little shears here that I use for pruning apple trees and whatnot, and my garlic. And an extra bucket here, right here. I put my ends in here. So it's pretty easy. I just like to, it's a bit damp because it's been so damp in here, but the past few days when it's been so warm, it's been really nice and everything's been dried. So I just want to get these things cleaned up quickly and out of the greenhouse. So I do a pretty quick job. I don't take it right down too far. I just like to keep as much wrapper on as I can, so that keeps its longevity longer if you're storing it. So this is a bit of a smaller one. I will be probably selling this one. The bigger ones I like to keep for seeding for next year. This one's a little bigger, but I've got some nicer ones that are a lot bigger than that. So I quick process, I just go through and kind of cut them all off first. Then I'll go through and then clean them up. Yeah, that's a nice size one here. That's the one that I'm going to end up replanting for sure. So some people, they like to trim it right down a little farther like this, but I just like to have the stalks. It looks kind of nice for presentation when you have it on the table, and people like to see that, I think. So I've got probably about half of the garlic cleaned up already. I've sold some of it. I've got some at the house, so I got to sort through fairly soon now and figure out which ones I want to plant. That's another task in itself to go through. That takes a while. Figure these cloves, most of the bigger ones, you kind of figure out there's 5 cloves in each one, and then you kind of times by how many you want to plant. So if I want to plant, say, like 20, I would just count out 4 of these, and it should be about 20 roughly in there. Usually there's more, sometimes there's less, depending on the size. Some of the bulbs that you think have a lot in them, like this guy here, definitely he's only got 3 giant ones. He'd probably be a good one to plant out, actually, because he's a really big cloves on it. Okay, I'll finish cutting these up quickly, and then I'll show you my little cleaning process of the bulbs. Alright, so I've got most of them cut up now, so I'm just going to take these guys. It's a pretty quick process for me where I'm cleaning. Like if I know I'm going to plant them, I won't clean them 100% because they're just going to go back into the ground. But if I think that I'll probably be selling them, I'll just do a quick little clean here, just to get most of the dirt off. And I usually leave the ends on, like the roots like this, unless they're super long. And there you go, nice. So I've got one here that's super small, like literally like probably 2 or 3 baby cloves in there. So that guy I will put in a bag that I sell by the pound. So I sell by the pound as well if I have small ones like this that you can't really sell individually, because you probably get maybe a quarter for that if you're lucky. And then I do pound bags and put them into. So this would go in a pound bag as well, because he's pretty small. So I make sure that I clean them up fairly nicely. And I like to try to do it all here while I'm in the greenhouse, so then when I get home I don't have to clean it there. Makes a mess when I'm out on my back deck or if I'm doing it inside, just because sometimes it's nice to do this in front of the TV. Okay, so I'll finish cleaning this up and show you the finished basket when I'm done. Stop recording. Okay, so I've got most of it cleaned up. Here's the basket of it. So I'm going to take it home and stick it on my drying area at home, and probably put a fan on it, as it's a bit damp in the greenhouse now with the rain today. So it's starting to absorb some of the moisture into the garlic, which you don't want because it will not last as long. It might start getting moldy. So I'm going to get this home and toss it on my rack like I said, and put a fan on it. So once I get home and do that, I'll show you that process. Okay guys, so I had to refilm this section because last time it was way too dark, you couldn't even see anything. I swear this living room is the darkest room in the world to film in, and it's terrible. So here we go, I'm redoing it. So here's the garlic here. I've sold most of it by now. I just finished actually cleaning the rest of it today up from the greenhouse. I was still in the greenhouse because I've been so busy with that. So here we go. These are my bigger ones here that I'm going to replant here. And some of these I might plant as well. And most of these I'm hoping to sell. I'll be keeping some of them as well for myself for the winter. But I just want to show you some of these cloves that are bulbs I got today. They're huge. Like, look at the size of that one. That's massive, size of my hand. I think this is probably the biggest one I've ever grown. There's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 bulbs in there. And I got this guy. So just for comparison, this is a regular size one, or like a really great one, and this is like a really small one. So big difference. So these are the ones you definitely want to keep to replant, the big ones, and the smaller ones I generally sell or keep for myself. So this is kind of the rack. This is where my seed starting rack is. If you guys have noticed from previous videos where my seed starting is. I got this last spring, so I've been using this to dry my garlic as well. I've got a fan over here too that I will put on for about a day just to make sure everything's dry and all the moisture is out, so you're not getting any mold while it's sitting here and storing. Ideally it's not the best place to store it because it's right by the window, but I've been selling it so it's okay, and then I'll be getting most of it in the ground. And I've got 2 trays already counted out, I think 100 bulbs, so I'm going to have to do another probably 100 so I can get my 1,000 that I want to plant this year. And I just want to show you guys, actually I do another video on the other bulbous, the bulbous that I planted this spring, so or last year, so I'll show you guys how that turned out. But there you go guys, that's how you clean your garlic and get it ready for market or storing. Hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget guys, please share my videos around, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and happy gardening. We'll see you out there. Have a great day.